Howdy folks, this is Lanso90 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, where we had a really rough time landing on the moon, but I finally have a quote-unquote successful landing here. We've lost a solar panel. There's no more fuel really in this last stage. There's 19 meters a second in it. It might be enough to get the craft right side up at least, which would help. We will see, but we've gotten milestones for landing on the moon. I'm going to turn these off because now we actually don't have that much power to spare with only one solar panel. What we want to do first, I am going to commit to this level of failure is acceptable. Now I have to get them home in one piece one way or the other. There can always be a rescue mission. They have decent supplies to make it for a while. And no, we're not going to hop the spacecraft anywhere like we've done on Minmus because Moon has more gravity, so it's going to be harder to do. But also, there's nowhere really nearby. This would be the closest, but not worth it. All right. We want to see if we can stand up. Fortunately, the spacecraft is quite heavy. Jebediah doesn't quite have the control to make this thing lift up. But try extending these. Real luck. All right. We really only have one option. So what we're going to have to do... You know what? I wanted to check something. I wanted to go to the Space Center and make sure we didn't have more missions that we can do while we're here. Because that'd be kind of important. Fortunately, it does one milestone at a time, so I doubt it. Yeah, not really. All right. Lunar 4. Docked on the Mun. Landed on the Mun, rather. Okay. So, we got to fold in the solar panel because we cannot afford to lose it. They will perish. So I should always stick like a flat regular solar panel that is a little bit less fragile. Might actually have the power to stand up now. Not quite, unfortunately. Very close, actually. We at least need to do that to take off, right? Jebediah. I don't know if this is enough fuel to get home. It might have been if we had been standing up, but... Oh man, we're so close, but I also don't want to break off pieces trying to do this. That was my plan. Okay. Just need to get our apoaps high enough that we're not going to hit something on the moon. Which I don't remember how high that is. 12,000 maybe. This is not enough fuel to get back. I'm fairly certain it's not enough fuel to get back. Okay. Okay. What if we, well, not slow down, but just burn in the other direction, basically? Yeah, there's definitely not enough Delta V to get home on this. So what I would say is our main priority should be circularizing our orbit at least. Stay close to the apoaps. And get the most as much delta V out of this as I can here. I'm trying to stay as close to apoaps as I can. Oh boy. Well, gentlemen. Got you into orbit. Where did I go so wrong? This doesn't feel right. Like, I feel like I should have been able to get home with this much. Is it really like RCS? Is it really just RCS? Okay. Well, what I would like to do, really, so I'd now kind of like to get this orbit closer to the hemisphere, because it'll make it easier to unset as target. No. I guess that'll count. Just trying to get that thing on that lets us, I don't know. Maybe I should just pull up the periaps a little bit more instead of worrying about anything else. That's all the delta V I've got. So that's not what I want to do. Clear these, please. I think we're best off just trying to get them a little higher up, just in case they're gonna hit some kind of tall moon or tall place on the moon. Should aim for maybe 30,000 meters. I don't know why I messed up so badly. I've done this before, like dozens of times, but that's something up this time. Like a 1 second burn, huh? They need to... Oh, let's make sure that solar panels extend. That's one thing they could run into trouble here is they're close enough to the moon that they're going to be in the... I guess they're on a very quick orbit, though. Feels longer than it is because they're in trouble, but... Okay. We'll have to be able to fix that because it'll make it a lot easier to intercept with them, but it's not going to happen. Guess we're going to save the rest of your meters per second for rendezvous. All right. Do your best, you two. Because now we have to design. We already had enough trouble seeing that rocket there. Now we have to make a rocket that can save them. We don't have to land on the mun, but we do have to do a bunch of like inclination changes and stuff once we get there. So, what am I going to build? Let's see. Is this the... Do we have enough science to get the better probe body? Because I thought we had enough science to get the better probe body. Maybe 71. I don't remember where it was though. Here it is. No, not by a long shot. Okay. Let's... Could probably use the Mooner for a rocket. It's like, okay, this thing does not need to land. It does not need a science stage. Does not need... Come on. Does not need a ladder. Okay. I'm gonna even say, actually, it could help. Okay. It doesn't need this because instead I can just have one. Use a more efficient tank size. Let's see, that's a really efficient engine, right? It's even more efficient than this one was. Neck's starting to hurt. We need the probe body. It's the best we've got. What happens if we make the probe body bigger? At least need a second SAS because the probe body isn't going to be enough to turn this huge ass return stage here. These are all messed up again too. Actually, no, that's not how those work anymore. Just thinking. Like 5. That's not going to come out right because I think we kind of do want to bring back some of these parts. Trying to do it right this time. It's important that we do this one right because Kerbals' lives are at stake. This one's last is correct. Rogue shoots, main shoots. Okay. It's all correct. We just need the advanced inline stabilizer because I really need fine control up here. And we need really big octo probe. That this keeps changing. It didn't used to be like that. It used to just kind of work. The heck? Of course I want all 4 of those to fire at the same time. What, are you dumb? Okay. All right. It should work. So Lunar 5R. Lunar rocket. Refit for rescue mission, which would make sense. Like we would probably have, like if this was real life, might have like a second Saturn V basically ready to go. Like if this was Apollo 11 that just got stranded up there, we'd have Apollo 12 closer to being ready to go. We wouldn't be able to scramble it quite this fast anyway, but it makes sense to reuse the same rocket and just swap parts out. So okay, I think it's all correct. It's now been a long time since I've launched a spacecraft though, so yeah. Right. Flight to launch assembly. Didn't think about that. No. Unmanned flight, please. I appreciate the enthusiasm, Valentina. No, you want to save your comrades, but there's only 2 cockpits on this, so actually you can make the debate. Maybe we should use that cockpit stage. I don't know if I actually have it or not, though. Let's make sure we're controlling from here, because we might not be. Oh, it's a big old F-off rocket, man. Look at the wobble on this thing. Oh my gosh. What the heck? This doesn't make any sense. Why does this happen? Kerbal Space Program, why? All right, so I'm gonna do. Obviously, some struts will help. Oh, the struts actually came apart is part of it, because they just break for no reason all the time. So I'm gonna add struts, but I think I'm also gonna uninstall KW rocketry. Let's see, it could actually make things more difficult than they are, but yeah, this sort of problem. That's usually KW rocketry getting up to no good. So I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, hope you have a good day.